welcome back to my channel. This is my sister Katie.
Hello.
One of them anyways. It's just anyway, today we're going to do the
Harry Potter tag!
Katie's the one that actually got me into Harry Potter.
You're welcome.
I'm running back and forth. Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's the one that got me into Harry Potter because, you know, why not? Before her, I had almost no interest in the series. Like,
whatsoever.
Almost.
It was very heartbreaking, to be honest.
Yeah. But then our dad got her a cape and a hat.
And I was a wizard Harry.
And it was the best.
And the shoes. I had the little shoes.
That's right. Oh, she was so cute. She was like 11, 12.
I was 11 when the movies came out and 8 when I started reading books.
But my dad got you that stuff whenever you were
I was
11.
Yeah, right, when Sorcerer came out.
Awesome. Which I did see that movie when it came out with you under protest.
Yeah, because it was right before my surgery.
Yeah, and then remember I went out to here pregnant with Sarah to see what was a goblet. It's awful.
You're welcome.
Yeah, great. Anyway, so we're gonna do, we could probably sit here like the whole time and just talk about stuff like this. But we're gonna do the Harry Potter tag because why not? Yesterday is the 20th anniversary of Sorcerer's Stone, or if you're in England, Philosopher's Stone, and people say, oh, stupid Americans can't figure out what that means. No, it means something else here, okay? It's a different word.
You could take Philosophy 101 in college, but not Sorcery 101, which I have a problem with.
Yeah, that's just so sad. Like, why? Why?
Crap.
That's crap. It's crap is what it is. Anyway, so in honor of that, we're going to do this tag. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so we'll let her answer the question, and I'll answer the same question. Okay. Question number 1, favorite book?
Ooh, my favorite book for the longest time was Prisoner, because I just really liked the Hippogriff, and I liked Sirius, and I liked how Harry kind of got some closure on like who he was, kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think later on, my favorite has been Half-Blood Prince.
Okay. Yeah. See, my favorite is and has been Prisoner for the same reasons. Plus, I mean, I love all the backstory, you know, and I love that. I love how Harry got a glimpse into who his father was.
Yeah.
And he was a jackass. But still, he had to know. I mean, if your parents a jackass, you need to know they're a jackass.
True. That's true.
So, I mean, it's very important. My second favorite, it's very close second, is Order.
Yeah.
By the way, we're talking about, whenever we say prisoner, we mean Prisoner of Azkaban, and Order is Order of the Phoenix. And you said the whole title. You said Half-Blood Prince, so there you go.
Potterheads should know this shit.
Yeah, you'll know. Like, you should be in the know, by the way, by now. Anyway, the reason for Order is simply, I think that's whenever Harry really comes into his own. Of course, we don't know the main reason why. At least you should know the main reason why. It's my favorite.
Oh, Luna!
Luna! That's Luna's first appearance!
Oh, it is!
And I'm not sure if it's on here or not, but just in case it's not, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. It is, so I'll get there in a minute. I will get there. Okay. This one, for me, was a lot harder to answer. It's favorite movie.
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
My favorite movie was Order of the Phoenix, because I feel like it best represented what I thought was happening when I was reading the book, kind of my imagination coming to life.
Yeah, it's my favorite also, but because of Luna. Taking out that aspect, I'd have to say my favorite is Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yeah.
That one, I just feel, I really like it whenever they take the book dialogue and directly use it.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Which is why I'm very happy with how all of the Hunger Game movies came out, because it's like you're reading the book.
Yeah.
That was very big, very important for me to have it like that. So I think that's why my favorite is Deathly Hallows. And I think it's just an overall fan thing that no one really likes how Half-Blood Prince turned out.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not good.
It was just too, it was trying too hard to be a movie that was separate from the actual book, which is not what the fans wanted. They wanted something that was the book coming to life.
I remember you would not let me see that until I read the whole series.
Yeah.
And it was so disappointing because that's the second to last book. So I had just read it, it was fresh in my mind, and it was just not at all. It was so disappointing. I was so sad. And yeah, and I think there's a big reason why Deathly Hallows Part 1 I don't like. And I really do think it's because of
the gay Harry and Hermione dance sequence.
Actually, I like that. I like that. I just think it's because it's weird. Like it's I don't know, maybe it's because they're not at the school and that's why I don't like it so much.
Yeah, it was a weird transition.
Yeah, just, it's kind of funny, I've always felt like this. The book, which is the only book I've read more than 5 times. I've read that book like 25 times, I'm not even kidding. I read that book so many times. I hate how absolutely nothing goes right for them. That's not even realistic. I mean, logically, one of those things should have gone right.
Logically, but I mean, it's Harry.
I can see why it didn't though. She wanted to point out that in real life, not everything goes, but come on now, one thing.
Hermione didn't pack the right book.
Question number 3, we're barely on question number 3. That's so funny, oh my god.
But right.
Yeah. Best part of the movies / books that made you cry. Or I guess best parts? Was there best, why are you, whatever. I'm just gonna change it and make it parts that made you cry. I mean, I have a pretty solidly fandom answer on this. I'm pretty sure you do too.
I mean, the part that really tore me up, I can't even like.
It's hard.
Was Fred constantly miss, especially Tonks, dude. She's my hero.
I'm just gonna say, just the entirety of Deathly Hallows.
Yeah, just
like it starts off, I mean, first chapter, I mean, she's a teacher, but still, first chapter someone dies. Whenever someone dies in the first chapter, she's killed by a freaking snake. That's how you know this shit's for real. But, yeah.
I don't know why I wore makeup when I did weird.
Right? And the ending, I'm gonna just go ahead and say, Deathly Hallows, there's not a death you're not gonna feel. But no, like Deathly Hallows, especially as you get like more into it, there's a couple of chapters there where no one dies. Like it's not bad.
Those were a good couple chapters.
Yeah, when no one really dies.
Those.
But then you get to the Battle of Hogwarts, and it's just like everyone dies.
You know what I really loved about Battle of Hogwarts? Like that chapter whenever McGonagall, like, bitch, she just takes control. She becomes peak McGonagall, and she like does the spell to like have the gargoyle things come and like defend the school.
Well, she was going to use that spell.
I know, but I was so excited. Like I was bawling in the theater whenever I saw that because it was exactly how I imagined it.
You know, she had cancer while she filmed that.
Cause she's so badass. There's no one better than her. Like she's like seriously. I bow to her. Like if I ever meet her, to my knees I will go. Like I'm not kidding. Any tabby cat I go up, but I'm just like, I love you. Just to see if like they come to life. You know what I mean?
But no, I agree. Like there's moments where like it wasn't a sad cry.
No, my favorite happy cry
was
in Order whenever Sirius and Harry are reunited.
Order is very Sirius heavy.
Yeah.
Because there's happy Sirius and then there's dead Sirius.
I don't want to talk about dead Sirius. That didn't happen.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Delusion. What we have here, everyone. So, but yeah, I think that whenever he tells Harry that soon they'll be a proper family, like that's like,
I was like, thank God, finally, thank you, Miss Rowling, happiness for once in this boy's life. Fuck.
Oh god, this is a good one. If you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be?
This is gonna sound weird, but Fred.
Okay. Before he died, right?
Pre-mortem dead Fred.
Right. So
before
May 2nd, 1998.
I would have.
You know that May 2nd, 1998, you were 7 years old.
Okay. You. I would pick Fred and not George. It's because although they were pretty much the same person, Fred, I feel, was more romantic, and I feel like George was a little more on the stoic, lonely side. He didn't really need anyone.
Well,
he was more
George ended up marrying the girl that Fred was in a relationship of sorts with.
Yeah.
So I could see where you're saying that. I think he only married her because of that.
Yeah, I feel like that one scene in Goblet, or the one thing where like Fred and George were like trying to talk Ron and Harry into like asking girls out, and he just, "Oi, Angelina!" I was just like, yes, I will.
Like, oh,
I have a dress.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
We'll get some butterbeer beforehand, babe.
Fire was eating, girl. And me? I mean, if we're talking, okay, I have two different answers because I have one like student answer and then one adult answer. Okay? Okay. My student answer is Harry. Only.
It's a vanity set.
No. Only because I think I would really like to like learn about his Muggle life before.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why. It's not like oh, he's so fine or anything like that. Even though you actually find the actor very attractive.
So Dan.
And I have an adult answer too. And my adult answer is Sirius before he died, obviously.
Do that.
Because Sirius is a bad boy. He's dangerous. He likes Muggle girls.
I feel really
Like
disgusting now because I'm thinking about my adult answer and that person's also dead.
Okay.
So I would totally do Tonks. Like in a heartbeat. Like it would be like a hot like mentor thing where she would be like showing me like the rebel Hufflepuff ways and just be like, yes, now take off your robes. You know what I mean?
You know what?
I'd make her hair change.
You and Natalia Tennant would be a pretty good couple.
Thank you!
You guys look so cute together.
Girl! I mean, just to clarify, I'm in a relationship, but hey girl.
Favorite character? You can go ahead and answer first.
Yeah, Tonks. All day long. Are you kidding me? She's the most badass person in the world. Living or dead, real or imagined. That's my answer.
Oh!
Yeah, Tonks. She is just magnificent and she's just so happy.
Bonus points. She's a puff, just like us.
Puff pride up in here. She was just amazing and I can't even think of a word good enough to explain how much I love this character. She came out of nowhere and inspired so many people and brought happiness into a house that was full of just serious business and we have to have rules, and she was like, well, now I have a pink, now I'm some pink hair, bitch. Like,
my favorite character is, I mean, isn't it painfully obvious, is Little Child. It's Luna Lovegood. I mean, she's the most unique character I think I've ever read about, and I've read a lot of books. She just seems, she's so unique and she's so sure of herself, and she's so, this is who I am. If you don't like it, and that's fine. This is who I am. You're not going to change me. I'm
still going to tell you what the Nargles are.
Right? I love that. I love her so much. She is hands down one of the best characters, and I can't imagine how much fun it must have been to write her.
Oh God.
I mean,
yeah.
And just the way that what's her name? Vanna Lynch. I cannot think of her for a second. The way that she brought her to life just made it
perfect.
She was. I mean, I think it was the producer that said others could play her, but she is her.
She is. Living
she
like
is. She's just. I love Vanna Lynch. I love that character. Just everything. She's just so special. She's special. She's amazing, and I sincerely wish my Luna were a lot more like her. My Luna's she's a little evil, guys.
She's kind of friggin' weird. I mean, I think she and Luna have that in common. Like, I'm pretty sure if we found, like, the glasses and...
They have those at Wizarding World.
She'd be all over those.
Yeah. What would your Patronus be? Okay, is this, like, what we think it would be or what Pottermore told us? Mine is the same, but yours might be different.
Okay, so I wish my Patronus would be a giraffe.
She is a giraffe.
Because
she's, like, 6 feet tall. She's a foot taller than me.
True, I can step on her.
But she won't, because I'll be giraffes.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, I'm trying to think of something, an animal that personifies me. Giraffe is pretty accurate, but I feel like my Patronus will be something smaller.
Like Pygmy Puff?
Maybe. I feel like my Patronus would be Niffler.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Niffler's amazing. And you like shiny objects.
I do like shiny objects.
See, you could totally be. See, there you go. go.
I feel like Niffler is my Patronus. Like specifically Niffler.
Like, just hit me. Just okay. I totally makes sense.
And then Marius would come over.
Well, I mean, come on now. That is a very inside joke. Like, it's a bleeding inside joke. Oh my god. Did you take the Pottermore Patronus quiz?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's in school. She's, brilliant. Well, I did because I have time at like 3 in the morning for that kind of shit.
I'm too drunk at 3.
Yeah, see, that won't work for her. Anyway, mine, what I got on Pottermore is what it would be, and I know the connotation because of the person that has the same one, but it's a cat.
What is that? Umbridge? Fuck Umbridge. She doesn't exist in my life.
Oh, okay, that's awesome then. Anyway, right. If you could have either the Resurrection Stone, the Invisibility Cloak, or the Elder Wand, which one would you choose? And
Resurrection
why?
Stone.
Well, for the reason I would.
Hands down.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do the same and same reason. Yeah. So that's our dad.
One more beer. Just one more beer.
Just like 5 minutes.
5
minutes.
5 minutes. We'll pound a beer real quick. Get a little hug in.
And we'll be cool.
And hear us laugh.
Yeah, that's it. Totally cool after that.
All we want, universe. Can we have that stone, please?
Please, just like, we need 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Well, for each of us girls.
Yeah. So 15 total.
Yeah. Like less than 20 minutes. Come on now. What house would you be in? Well, there is no wood.
Yeah, we're in Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
We're a Hufflepuff family.
Very, well, not all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sam.
Sorry, Sam. Ruined everything.
I had to be the weird one, as usual.
I said we're sisters, and we have another one. I'm the oldest. She's the youngest. Samantha's in the middle. She's right here. She actually gave me this. She's awesome.
She kind of is here.
Yeah. Yay. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
She is a Slytherin, which I know, but
she's very ambitious.
Yes, and they're not all bad, guys.
No, they are not all bad.
Yeah, just because a lot of them are does not mean that they all were.
Draco.
Talking to you. And
Always.
she would be the one to come up with all of our plans to get out of doing shit.
True. She is brilliant at that.
Yeah. So no, we are both very proud Hufflepuffs. I know we're the loser house, but you know what? Screw all you who think that, okay? If you could meet any member of the cast, who would it be? Ooh. You muddle, Amanda Lynch. Hands down, Amanda Lynch. And I would put my little Luna in a lion costume and take a picture.
Oh my god. Oh, that would be so precious.
That needs to happen. That needs
hard. Because like I want to talk to Emma Watson because I think she's an amazing human being. But I want to talk to Daniel because I think he's cool. But then again, Rupert has an ice cream truck.
So Katie wants to meet the Golden Trio then.
Yeah. But I mean, I want to meet everybody. Like,
you know what we want to do? We just want to like have like a big powwow. Just like
I'll cook some food.
She's a good cook.
I'll bring some wine.
She's a drunk. So we're gonna plan a powwow with the whole freaking cast.
Oh
like,
no!
Oh.
Okay, no. Okay, I changed my mind.
Okay.
I figured out why it was so hard for me to choose. Gary Oldman. Not only because he played serious, he played Sid Vicious. Great day. I'm
Alright.
for this.
Have you played any of the video games?
Yes. I had one. It was the computer game. It was the first computer game. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was a computer game for Sorcerer when it first came out.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, I remember because it was really hard to get past Fluffy.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then the Quidditch thing, I just had a lot of fun throwing the quaffles. And then I remember that. So I had the computer game for Sorcerer.
Okay, well, I'm not that kind of geek. That's like, look, I will talk Star Wars with you, Star Trek with you the other day when I said about your work not being Spock friendly. Remember that? It was awful.
Oh, I found an Enterprise shirt.
Sweet. No, I will talk about pull from fandoms, and I can gab all day. I don't do video games. So that's just the one thing I can't do it. My husband's a big gamer, and that's awesome. I just, not for me. If you were on the Quidditch team, what position would you be?
How angry am I? It depends on my anger scale.
Okay, let's just say any given day. So today, right now, what'd you
Right
play?
now, today, I would. It's hard because I always played defense whenever I was on any sports teams. I was never really like a points maker kind of a person.
Okay, so you can't be a...
I won't be a chaser,
Yeah,
I know that.
I think of the word for a second.
I mean, I could be a beaver. A beaver.
You could not be
I could not
a
be a beaver. I would kill myself.
I would kill her.
I couldn't be a beater because I don't like when people get hurt. I mean, I feel like I would be a really good seeker because I'm really good at finding things.
Because you're fluff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'd probably be a seeker.
I don't know, but I'd be the one on the bench. You happy with the ending?
No, because I do not think that Harry and Ginny should have been stuck together. Not because I was really bitter when I was young. It has nothing to do with it. Honestly, I think Harry should have, I don't want to say been alone, but I don't think he would have married Ginny. I don't think he would have gotten married until much later in life to someone that no one knew, really, not from like the squad. And I also feel like that's not the ending that anyone wanted for Ginny either. Like, that was not, like, they could have been together, yes, but I don't think they would have had to settle down at home with the kids thing. They would have been, like, jetting off everywhere.
Well, Ginny, remember, Playfellow Holly had herpes.
Yeah.
She did that, and then she became a correspondent for the Daily Prophet. Oh my god, we sound so horrible right now. That's what she did, and then she...
Those are traveling jobs.
Right, but then she...
Harry didn't have a traveling job.
It was war.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
Their schedule, how do they make it work? I know that they can operate and shit, but let's be real. How do they make it work?
My answer to this is, am I happy with... There are many reasons why I'm not happy with them, and they're similar to yours in that I do not believe that Harry and Ginny were meant for each other.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I do not believe that. I really wanted, and J.K. Rowling wanted, Harry and Hermione. That was like what she wanted. Fans wanted Ron and Hermione. I never wanted
Why
that.
the fuck would Harry and Hermione be together? That sounds terrible.
We can call them Harmony.
Get out. I'm done with you. Taking over this video.
Anyway, no, I just didn't see, I never saw Harry with Ginny because of Ron. Like,
yeah, but Ron and Hermione were good for each other because they balance each other out. She needed a little chaos, he needed a little order.
I guess.
Plus, they have to have some hot sex, all that passion between them. God damn. I said god damn.
I found it appropriate that they were all parents. They were all sending their children, but not necessarily with the person they were with.
Yeah, whenever I picture like the platform scene, whenever like Ron and Hermione are sending off their kids, I always thought that Harry would be the cool uncle that came in and like gave the first like kid.
He would be serious.
He would be serious.
But let's just say the one very appropriate thing is Neville teaching.
Oh yes,
that was
Neville.
Ultimately, yeah, that was appropriate. And as we said about George and Angelina, that was appropriate. Oh, that they named their son little Fred the Second.
I don't want to talk about it. Talk about something else.
Anyway, but no, there's a lot of things. I thought it was appropriate that Teddy was so in their lives.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate that it was not in the movie. Those of you who have only seen the movies, you don't know that.
You don't know because they fucked up.
Yeah, they took out this huge...
I want to talk to the people that made that edit, by the way.
Screenwriters?
Yeah. Screenwriters, excuse me. We have a bone to pick with you.
It's...
Comments. I'll email you. We need to have a conversation about some reshoots and re-releasing the movie.
Because there's two very important scenes for Harry's character development from kid into adult, I think.
Seriously!
They were such important scenes. There's a scene at the Burrow, where Professor I want to say Remus, that's his first name is Remus. He goes to them and offers to help them find the little, Horcruxes around. which is a very nice offer. However, his wife is pregnant. So basically he's saying, I'm going to leave my wife, I'm going to go help you, which, and I guess to some would be admirable, but no, he's just saying, I'm going to leave my wife.
Yeah, that was not cool, huh?
Not cool. But then once his son is born, he goes to where Harry is at Shell Cottage, and he asks him to be godfather. Oh, by the way, back at the Burrow, they get in this huge fucking fight. Like, he calls him a coward. It's bad. It's bad.
That whole, when I was reading that, I was like, Harry,
yeah, it was hard to read. But then he goes and he hugs him and says, he doesn't even ask. He says, you're his godfather. And it's, I know, right? It's just such an amazing, important scene because theoretically, and I think actually, Remus knew Harry as a baby. So now he's asking his best friend's only child to be his ultimately only child's godfather. I don't know why I'm screaming. Whatever, that scene is just, it's so moving. And after it was cut, that's how I felt. That's
what I said.
How much does Harry Potter mean to you? I mean, we're not going to be here all day.
Oh, so. Lord almighty. I could literally talk about. So, it means more than a book franchise or a movie franchise or a fandom or anything to me. So, before Harry Potter got really, really big, I was one of the few nerds that read the books. I actually got made fun of a lot in middle school for reading so much. A lot by her too. Nerdy kids. And it was so bad at one point that when Dad got me my copy of Chamber, one of the hardcover ones.
Yeah, I remember that.
People in my class actually ripped chapters out, so I didn't know the ending of Chamber for years.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't up until they're exiting the chamber and Lockhart's like, this is just like magic. Like, I didn't know what happened after that for years because Dad didn't want me to buy me any more new books because they're expensive.
Yeah, those books are still really expensive.
Yeah, the hardcover ones too. Because I don't do paperbacks. But for me, I was always super creative and imaginative and weird. And when I read those books, I felt like I finally wasn't alone. Like Harry was really my friend, and Hermione was me in literature. And just going through all the books, like every other July was like so exciting for me because when the new books came out, and I could continue.
You got it for your birthday.
Yeah, every July I just got a new book, and it was, I can't even explain how happy they made me. It was just, he was my friend, and they were there for me when no one else was. So it made me really excited when they got put into movies or when other people got into them. And now there's just, I work at Hot Topic, there's a huge Harry Potter display, and it's just like I can share all this amazingness with so many people now. And it makes me happy on one hand because I love sharing it, but on the other hand, it's like, my friend, he was there for me. You guys don't get how incredible this book series is.
Yeah. I mean, after I spent years teasing this one about it, I'm one of those people that saw the first 4 movies before I ever picked up one of the books. I had zero interest in it. Harry Potter is not just a fandom. It sounds so cheesy and cliche, but it's a way of life. It's how you live your life. It's just, it's a part of who you are. Like, no one just likes Harry Potter. If you like Harry Potter, then it's a part of who you are. It's your identity. And like that thing that I shared the other day, whenever you tell someone I'm in this house, it's a valid part of your identity of who you are. It's whenever you say that, it's like, oh, okay, well then that means that you're this, and this, depending on, of course, the house you get. But it's something that, it's not something you do, it's something that you are. And again, I know how I sound saying this. Whenever I had the pleasure of visiting Wizarding World at Universal Hollywood several times. Now I'm taking her for her birthday very soon. So excited. I cannot wait for that. Sometime walking to the arch, you see the engine, I guess you could say. And there's the conductor. And then over here you have Zonkos and Honeydukes. And just seeing the castle in the distance, it just have this is where I belong. moment. And that's what Harry Potter's, you belong. They take people, I mean, I was in my 20s. I was 23, 24 when I finally read all of them. So when Harry Potter actually takes place closer to my age group than your age group, because it begins in 91 and then goes and it ends in 98. And I was born in 85, so close enough. Closer than you anyway. Yes, Harry's like 10 years older than you are. But I don't know, it's just this feeling of belonging no matter what age you are. Our grandmother is in her 70s and she loves Harry Potter. Mother's in her 50s, our dad tolerated it, you know. It doesn't really matter. My kids are now, you know, it's something that it grows with you. And once you're in this fandom, you can run, but you can't hide. You are here and you're not going anywhere. So I guess we're going to end here because the kids are out here and driving me insane. So I hope you enjoy our Harry Potter tag. As always, the questions will be down below in the description box. And thank you, Katie, for joining me. I really appreciate it. It was fun. And I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Bye. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a really fun video to edit. I'm going to have the best time editing this.
They call them bloopers. Use a toy. Cuddle with Kylo.
Use a toy. I feel like they keep dripping off of us, dude. It's like in a puddle. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I didn't realize how weird we were until I just realized that people are going to watch this.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, what are they freaking talking about? When we go for her birthday, they have radish earrings. I'm getting her some.
Stop it. God, that child is too precious.
Yeah.